Here we are at Bedford High School on a Tuesday night before a big snowstorm coming in overnight to witness the game between the Bedford Bulldogs, who are 2-7 and currently the last team qualifying for the Division I tournament, playing against the Concord Crimson Tide, who are 3-6 and just in front of Bedford. The winner of this game will move ahead of the other in the standings no matter what happens. It should be a pretty good contest. From what I understand, Concord's had a little bit of turmoil on their squad and have moved up some of the kids from JVs to varsity, so it should be a pretty good game. We'll be back with you in a couple of minutes for the start of the game. All right, here we are for the opening tap of the game between the Bedford Bulldogs and the Concord Crimson Tide. I'm sure Coach Fitzpatrick hopes he gets the same start he had against Nashua South in the last game, which was the second victory of the year for Bedford, and it was a win by 29 points, I think it was. So here we go. Ball's up, and Concord controls the tap. Bedford comes out and in the 2-3 zone, just like it played last game. Concord's running a little bit of a weave up top, just working the ball across the top of the key, back in the middle, back across the top. Number 12 takes a three, misses, and the rebound is grabbed by out of bounds off of Concord. Bedford ball. Same starting lineup as last game for Bedford. I think it's been this way for the last couple of games. Taylor Grande bring it over to the side, over to Cam Meserve in the corner, back to Taylor, back to Cam. Cam's looking in the middle for Ryan Brown, over to Taylor. There's Ryan in the middle. Ryan dribbles, takes a shot off the back of the rim, rebound, and a jump ball. Ryan Brown hustles and gets a jump ball called, and the ball will stay in the possession of the Bulldogs. Cam Meserve inbounding the ball. Ryan Brown, Taylor Grande, old play to Cam Meserve in the corner, who hits the three for a quick 3-0 lead for Bedford. It's Simeo Smith dribbling for Concord. He's got the ball in the corner now. Not sure who all the starters are for Concord. They've had a little bit of a change in their lineup, and some of the JV players have been called up to varsity, as they've had a couple of defections from the varsity team. There's a jumper from the foul line that was missed by Concord. Get the rebound, kind of shoots an air ball, gets his own rebound, back up to the top of the key, takes the shot for three, again misses, rebound by Jay Capistran, and he brings it up. Over to Ryan Brown across the way. Ryan's got a free lane to the layup, but it gets knocked out of bounds, and there's a foul being called, and Ryan Brown will be taking 2 free throws. The refs were a little messed up there, and one thought it was taking it out of bounds, and the other one called it a 2-shot foul, and we're going to take 2 free throws. Ryan Brown misses the first, as he's very strong off the back of the rim. Actually, the base of the backboard, actually. Very small crowd here tonight, except for the student section. That looks pretty full. Jake Capistran tries to grab the rebound. It's off of Jake, and it goes to Concord. So the score is 3-0 in favor of Bedford with a minute and a half gone in the first quarter. Slow starting game here. Everybody's kind of trying to settle in. Bedford extending their defense a little bit, a little trap. Oh, Taylor Grande almost stole it. Ryan trying to steal it. Number 12 drives in, it's blocked by Sam. Ryan Brown leads the break from the wing over to Cam in the side. Takes another three and misses off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Concord. And they slow it down and bring it up. Real slow, as their coach, John Finnegan, asks them to slow it down. Moving it across side to side, up to the top, over to the other side. Number 24 trying to drive to the basket. Ryan Brown cuts him off. Back to the top of the key, over to the wing. Number 4 takes a three and makes it. And we're tied up at 3. Taylor Grande bringing the ball down for Bedford. Over to Ryan Brown. Taylor Grande, I think I said Browns, Taylor Grande. Jake Capistran up top, over to Taylor, to Cam, down to Sam. Nice pass to Jake. Jake gets hit from behind. I think it's foul on number 12 for Concord. And he's not listed on there. Oh, yeah. There he is. That's Walter Schultz, I think it is. Schultz. Jake close to the mid-court line, over to Cam. Cam takes another three and hits it. Cam's got all 6 points for Bedford, and they lead 6-3 with almost 3 minutes gone in the game. Top of the key, number 4 over to the wing for number 12. Fakes a shot up, back to number 4 on the top. 23 into the middle, but he doesn't try to do anything except pass it over to the wing to number 4. Throws it across the court to the top for another three that is off. And the ball is off of Cam Meservey and stays the Crimson Tide ball. Concord is 3-6 and Bedford's 2-7 coming into this game. Pass over to the corner. Number 12 takes a wild shot, air ball, but I'm not sure what his number is. 24 gets the rebound, puts it up and gets fouled, and they'll be taking 2 shots. And that foul was on Jay Capistrian, his first for Bedford. Bakir Baskalov misses his first free throw. First substitution of the game is George Mokas coming in for Jay Capistrian. So Bedford's going a little bigger. Second free throw by Concord is good. Score is 6-4. No pressure put on by the Crimson Tide. They fall into looks like a 3-2. Bedford works around all the way across to Ryan Brown. Gives it to Taylor Grande, who takes a 3, and it's good. That's 3 threes by Bedford for a score of 9-4, with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Concord being deliberate with running their offense. Top to the wing, down low, in the corner. Bedford putting a little bit of token pressure, but not much. Bedford very big, down low. 23 fakes a 3 from way deep. Concord being very patient with the ball. No shot over to 23. He takes a deep 3, and that's no good. And the rebound is grabbed by nobody. Concord keeps the ball. 12 drives the lane and makes a running shot in the middle, left-handed. 9-6 is the score. Ryan Brown with the ball. Over to George Mokas in the middle, over to Cam Meservey. Taylor takes the shot, 3, misses. The ball is off of Bedford, going to the Crimson Tide. Bedford relying on that 3-point shot to take the lead and hopefully win this game. Sometimes, as they say, sometimes you win with the 3 and sometimes you die with the 3. We'll see what happens in this one. Bedford now in looks like a man-to-man. Oh, wide open, but Sam comes across and grabs it, blocks the shot, and George Mokas grabs it, and Taylor Grande is bringing it down the middle. Slowly over to Cam in the corner, and Concord knocks it out, and it stays Bedford ball. Jay Capistrian comes back in the game for Ryan Brown. Cam inbounds it to Taylor. Taylor comes over, gives it to Jake. Jake gives it to Cam in the corner. He takes another 3 and makes another 3. So Cam has 3 threes and Taylor Grande has 1 for the 12 points for Bedford, as they've doubled Concord's score, so it's 12-6. Bedford looks like they're playing a man-to-man. Good defense by Bedford. Ball's on the floor. Taylor Grande grabs it. He passes it over. No, he takes it himself and misses it, but it's off of Concord and stays Bedford ball. 2:30. Clock's running, and it shouldn't be. Clock's running. Clock's running. Little malfunction with the clock there as it kept running. Ball's over to Cam in the corner. Takes another 3, misses. Swatted by George Mokas, but Concord grabs it. George goes after it again. And the foul's called on George Mokas for pushing off as he went for the loose ball. Concord brings it up over to the wing. Deep wing, actually, way low. Working it around a little bit. Back to the top of the key. Number 4 takes a 3 and makes it. Taylor Grande bringing the ball down as Concord's cut the lead in half to 12-9 with 1:55 to go in the first quarter. Jake Capistrano has the ball on the wing, way out deep to Cam Missouri near the half-court line. Over to Taylor Grande, over to Jake for the three. He's off. Grabbed by Concord, and they're bringing it down. Again, very deliberate, very patient by Concord. I think they want to keep the score low. They don't want to get into a running game with Bedford. Again, Bedford staying in its man, putting a little pressure up on the ball. It's Jake Capistrano. Concord reestablishing their offense here. Starting again, running kind of like a 1-2-2, kind of a wild pass. But number 32 grabs and he's dribbling up front over to number 55. Underneath, Cam steals it and they're off. Looks like it's a 2-on-1. Cam trying to hold on to it. And he's fouled. Number 4 on Concord has the foul, and that's the third team foul on Concord. Sam Stanton comes out and Ryan Brown comes in for Bedford. Inbounded to Taylor Grande. Cam in the corner. Taylor up top to Ryan Brown, who puts it up and in from the middle. So it's 14-9 Bedford with under a minute to play in the first quarter. Again, Concord being very deliberate in bringing the ball up. Oh, loses it. Jake steals it, and Bedford's off. Jake over to Ryan. Ryan in the middle, puts it up and in. It falls in for him. Ryan's got 2 quick baskets going down the middle and extends the lead to 7 points, 16-9 with less than 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Pass underneath for a layup. Nice play by Concord as number 23 dribbled in. 13.5 seconds left in the quarter. Ryan Brown has the ball. Over to Taylor Grande. Over to Ryan in the corner. Puts it up. No good. Deep rebound. Cam grabs it. Puts it up but can't make it. That's the end of the first quarter. Score is 16-11 Bedford. The first quarter was sponsored by Home Run Pizza, the best pizza on the east side of Manchester. We'll be back for the second quarter in a second. Here we are for the start of the second quarter. Bedford's going with its original starting lineup, and they lead 16-11. Bedford committed 2 fouls in that first quarter, and Concord Crimson Tide committed 3, so we're far away from the 1-on-1 situation in the first half. Here we go. Ball's in. Bedford's playing a man-to-man, and it looks like Concord's running a 1-4 offense. Ball's in the corner. Bedford putting some pressure on the top. No, now it looks like they've fallen into it. Still staying the man. Get a little confused there. It looked like they're staying in a 2-3, but they weren't. Ball. Concord's being very patient with the ball. Number 23 seems to have the ball in his hands quite a bit, running this offense. 4 over on the wing, trying to find number 12 at the top, but he's covered by Jake Capistrano. Bedford applying some pressure. The runner by number 23 up and misses. Bedford fighting for it, but Concord grabs it. Lefty layup is up and in by number 12 for Concord and cuts the lead to 3. Taylor Grande bringing the ball down. Concord's in its 3-2, it looks like. Cam in the corner, over to Taylor. Back to Cam in the corner, down low to Sam. Sam throws it way deep. That's going to be a backcourt violation by Bedford as Taylor couldn't grab it. Justin Hayes is coming in for Bedford, substituting in for Taylor Grande, and also in for Bedford's number 24, Colby Gendron, is coming in for Jake Capistrano. Underneath, being inbounded by Concord. Number 4 has it, going down the baseline, over to number 32. Concord's being very patient. Coach is yelling for them to take the ball back out front, which is where they get it, and he's running for them to ask them to run a motion offense. Ryan Brown goes for the steal, but I think he's going to be called for the foul on the pass underneath. Concord inbounds it, gets a layup and misses it. Sam Stanton grabs the rebound, gives it to Justin Hayes, over to Ryan Brown. Bounce passes into Sam Stanton, over to Colby Gendron for 3, in and out. Concord gets the rebound and they're off, actually trying to run something, but it's a 2-on-3, and now they pull it back out. Oh, he loses the ball, trying to steal it, but they don't get it. And there's no backcourt violation as Bedford hit that ball into the backcourt. Coach for Concord is asking for them to run a motion offense, but it doesn't look like Concord's got many guys moving at all. They're running a 1-4. Into the corner, Justin Hayes covering. Ball over to the other side, the other wing. Number 12 takes it from the top of the key, and he banks it in from the top. Bank is open at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. Justin Hayes bringing it up as the game is now tied with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first half. Colby Gendron over to Sam Stanton. Two big guys up top. Kind of an inverted offense here for Bedford. Ryan Brown comes and gets it, but he's still holding it up at the top of the key. There's not much Bedford movement by Bedford. Ryan brings it back out, sets up the offense, brings it back in, throws it out to Cam. Cam over to Justin Hayes. Justin Hayes over to Cam Meservey. Not much movement at all by Bedford here, just the ball kind of being moved from side to side a little bit. Cam takes a deep three and misses. Grabbed in. There's a 2-on-1 for Concord trying to take the lead. Up and under, and the ball dribbles in. And Concord has their first lead of the game, 18-16 with exactly 5 minutes to go in the first half. Justin Hayes now running the offense, but it looks like Taylor Grande will be coming in. Not sure for who yet. Colby and Justin are playing catch up top. And Coach Fitzpatrick calls a timeout for Bedford. And looks like 3 new guys are coming in for Bedford. Taylor Grande, George Mokas, and Tommy O'Rourke. 4:42 left to go in the first half. 18-16, the Crimson Tide lead the Bulldogs. Be back right after the timeout. Okay, Bedford inbounding. Coach Fitzpatrick can't be too happy as Bedford has lost its lead and lost kind of its mojo today. Bedford working it around the wing. Colby Gendron has it, takes it, and misses, and the rebound goes to Concord. He was open, but he couldn't make the three as the defense fell off of him and he was left by himself there. Good shot, just didn't go in. Again, Concord being very deliberate, running their offense. Deep three by Concord, off, rebound to Mokas, and he gives it over to Taylor Grande, who's going down, gets pushed as he's driving through. That's the 4th team foul on Concord, so there'll be no free throws. Concord putting in number 34, who is Thomas Bengston. As Concord has not substituted very many guys. It actually looks like it only has 10 guys in the whole roster, or 11 guys in the whole roster. Bedford inbounds, looking to try to hopefully either tie the score with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Cam Meservey in the corner. Back out, Taylor saves the ball. Over to Colby Gendron, over to Taylor. Taylor with a runner, misses. The rebound goes to Concord. Bedford has not scored this quarter, and it's more than half over. It's one of the problems that Bedford has had this year. They run into droughts, which really hurt them. Concord running at the top of the key, down low, but he couldn't get a shot off. Shots from the corner, off. Tommy misses the layup as he mistimes it, and I think he's now being called for a foul. Concord will be inbounding it from under their basket. Colby Gendron is out, and in for Bedford is Josh Kohler. Also out is Tommy O'Rourke, and Sam Stanton is in. Concord inbounds, leading by 2. Runner by number 4, and he makes it drop. Bedford's now trailing by 4. They need to get a bucket as they haven't scored this quarter, with almost 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. Bedford now moving the ball. Over to Cam. Nice pass by Mokas into Sam Stanton, who makes the layup. Finally, Bedford breaks the drought and gets the first basket of the second quarter. Trailing by 2 now with 2:40 left to go in the first half. Very low-scoring game, which is probably what Concord wants. Bedford playing man-to-man defense. Concord working it up top. Looking to try to penetrate somewhere, or at least get a backdoor pass, but nothing's really happening as not much movement by the Concord Crimson Tide team. Bedford grabs the rebound and they're off. Cam Meservey to Taylor Grande. Over to Josh, over to Taylor. Over to Josh, over to Cam. Oh, ball's knocked out by number 23 off of Cam Meservey. So it is Crimson Tide ball. Bedford has a couple more substitutions as Sam Stanton comes out and Cam Meservey. Minute 50 to go in the first half. Very low scoring game, 20-18. Concord leads Bedford. Bedford stays in its man-to-man. 23 trying to dribble and penetrate. Throws it down low. Ryan Brown was beat, but he got back and covered his guy, and then number 34 traveled in the corner, so it's Bedford ball. Crowd really hasn't gotten into this game yet, as Bedford really hasn't put on any big rush of scoring or defense to initiate the crowd reaction. Taylor Grande dribbling up top over to Justin Hayes, who throws it back into Taylor. Three seconds are called on Ryan Brown as he was trying to get position and get the ball in there. He finally got the ball, but he's called for the 3 seconds. Concord inbounds. And Bedford's trying to steal it, but couldn't get it. Now they fall back into their man-to-man as they applied some pressure as Concord was bringing up the ball. Concord's being very deliberate as they want this game very low scoring. Bedford almost stole it, but it gets it back to Concord. Number 4 is open in the corner, takes a 3 and makes it. Bedford is now trailing by 5. Actually, it was a 2. It looked like a 3, but it was only a 2, so they're only trailing by 4. Taylor tries to dribble by off a set by pick by Mokas, but it didn't work, but he got fouled. That is the 5th foul on the Crimson Tide, and they're still not shooting. Wholesale substitutions by Bedford. As it looks like, no, Bedford still almost has the whole starting lineup in it, except for one. It was a 3, so the score difference is 5. I was right. Pass into Sam Stanton by Taylor Grande on the inbound play, and they get a bucket. 30 seconds to go. Bedford still losing by 3. 23 trying to go by Taylor Grande, and he does all the way to the basket, but loses the ball. Goes to Taylor, and it's a 3-on-2. Taylor dribbling back to Cam, but he throws a bad pass, and Cam can't get it. Had a 3-on-2, but couldn't execute, and it's a turnover by Bedford, even though they had a 3-on-2. Concord trying to inbound the ball with 15 seconds to go. 23 again going down, running with it off his leg. Taylor Grande grabbed it. Concord, I think, got the timeout as they grabbed the ball. Yeah, timeout was granted to Concord with 6 seconds to go in the half as Concord's up by 3. Bedford has been outscored 12-4 in this quarter, and they trail by 3. I'm sure Coach Fitchie will have something to say to the players at halftime, as he can't be too happy after the great start that they came out to, and now they trail right before halftime. Very quickly played half here, as we're just a few minutes past 7, and we're almost at halftime. Concord looking to improve on its 3-6 record, as is Bedford on its 2-7 record. Here we go, last 6.4 seconds. Concord trying to inbound, get the ball, number 4, gives a pass. Oh, there's a guy open, they can't get it, and they lose it. 2 seconds to go. Concord was open underneath, but a poor pass didn't get him anything. Bedford puts in Ryan Brown, try to get some offense in these last 2 seconds. Ryan looking deep, throws it down to Sam Stanton, who grabs it, puts it up but misses, and he had more time and he could have taken a layup, but he chose to take a little jumper and missed it. That's the end of the first half. Concord Crimson Tide lead 23-20 over the Bedford Bulldogs, and the second quarter was sponsored by Cummings Printing. See you after halftime. Ready? All right, here we are for the start of the third quarter. Coach Fitzpatrick must have had some quick words for Bedford as they came out really soon after halftime, after they went in for halftime. So he was quick with their words and looked like the team, hopefully the team's going to react appropriately to his comments. Bedford's going to inbound the ball, losing by 3 as we start the third quarter. And it's a starting lineup for Bedford, except George Mokas is in for Jay Capistrand. Looks like Concord is underneath to Sam. Sam throws it back out. Ryan goes down the middle, lays it up, misses. Bedford fights for the rebound. Sam grabs it, puts it in, and it's now a 1-point game. Not sure what defense Concord was in there. Bedford's in a 2-3 now, and they're driving. Bedford steals it. Ryan Brown has it now. He's driving to the basket, throws it up and in off the backboard. Ryan Brown playing well, gives Bedford the lead by 1 as we have not even played a minute in the third quarter. Bedford's in its 2-3. Pass underneath, Sam blocks it. Almost grabs it. Nice play by Sam Stanton. Inbound by Concord underneath. Concord throws it way out deep. Over to the wing. Back up top. Bedford applying pressure wherever the ball is. Number 4 has it up top. Coach is yelling for them to run a high-low, which probably means a pass underneath. Back to the middle. Deflected by Cam, but Concord grabs it. And they start it up again. 12 goes down, pushes, and the call is made by the referee. Offensive foul. Taylor Grande grabs the foul. And Concord has a quick substitution. Bedford inbounds the ball. George Mokas over to Taylor Grande. And I think Concord isn't a man-to-man, like a matchup man-to-man, 1-2-2 matchup man-to-man. So it's really a zone. It's a matchup zone, 1-2-2. Ryan Brown dribbling across the top. Throws it down underneath the Cam, but it's deflected off of Concord, and it stays Bedford ball. Concord has another substitution. Ryan Brown way down by the 10-second line. Dribbles through, gets fouled on the floor. It'll be Bedford ball underneath. Ryan looking to drive through each and every time. Good move by Ryan. Bedford running the pick play, but it goes to the other side to Ryan, who throws it into Sam, who misses the layup, and the ball goes off of George Mokas as he goes for the offensive rebound. Bedford leads by 1. 6:14 left in the third quarter. Kind of a matchup defense by Bedford in their 2-3. Wherever the ball is, somebody's on him, down, throws it underneath, but his defense is there, throws it back out. 3 from the top, missed. Sam grabs the rebound, and Bedford's off and running. Taylor Grande over to Cam, over to T. T puts it up, misses. Sam tries to hit it, but it's off of Sam, and it's Bedford loses the ball out of bounds, and it goes over to Concord Crimson Tide, trailing by 1. Coach Fitzpatrick looks a little bit happier as he's got the lead back, but I'm sure he'll have a much bigger lead. Concord working the ball out top. Matchup zone by Bedford. Down underneath. Shot. Mokas grabs it. Over to Taylor. They're off and running. Taylor looks like he's going to take it by himself. Gets fouled on the shot. And he'll have 2. Nice play by Taylor Grande. Cam went to the corner. Try to get the set up for the 3. No substitutions allowed before the first free throw is taken, as a couple of players, one from each team, tried to come in. before the free throw is taken, but the referees told him to sit back down, and they'll let him in after Taylor Grande takes his first free throw. Taylor trying to extend Bedford's lead from 1. A little strong on the free throw off the back of the rim. Ryan Brown is out. And number 4 is in for Bedford the first time today, Mike Kernan. Jake Capistrano looks like he's coming in. Taylor makes the second. And he's in for Taylor Grande, the shooter. So Bedford leads by 2 with 5:27 to go in the third period. Now it looks like Bedford's in a 1-2-2 kind of matchup, just like Concord was in. Here's a shot. Mokas comes out after him, but he makes it. That's a 3. And it gives the lead to Concord by 1. Jay Capistrano running the offense. Has the ball up top. Over to Meservey. Into Mokas. Gets it blocked. And they're off and running. Concord's got a 2-on-1. High pass lob, but defense is there. Almost knocked our equipment over. But CastleHill Sports is still here, rolling the tape on the game. Ball's in by Concord. Working it around the perimeter, down in the middle. Back out to number 4. To number 23, who takes the 3, and he hits the 3. And Concord extends its lead to 4 with 4:37 to go in the third quarter. Jake Capistrano has the ball. Throws it over to Cam Meservey. Back to Jake. Over to Cam in the corner, shooting up a 3, misses. Rebound, Sam grabs it, over to Jake. Jake to Cam again. Cam to Jake. Jake to Cam. He gets tripped. Foul on number 23 for Concord. Ryan Brown coming in for George Mokas. Shot missed by Mike Kernan. Long rebound to Concord. Concord coach calling him to hold up as they have a 4-point lead with 3:56 to go. Ball down low in the wing. Shot, air ball, grabbed by Cam Meservey. He's by himself. Loses it, but Jake picks it up over to Ryan Brown. Ryan works his way in, gets fouled, but it doesn't make the basket, but he'll be going to the free throw line to take 2. Fouls on number 55 for Concord. Ryan Brown makes the first free throw and cuts the lead to 3. 29-26. Taylor Grande comes back in. Cam Meservey takes a seat. Bedford had briefly grabbed the lead, but they're now trailing again as Ryan Brown makes the second free throw. Bedford in this, looks like a 2-3 matchup zone. Number 4 takes another 3, in and out. Jake tries to grab it, but tips it to Concord guy. Concord's got it, but ball comes down to Sam Stanton, who gives it over to Ryan Brown, who's going down the middle by himself, and it went off of his leg and he lost it. So it's Concord Crimson ball. And it looks like there'll be a substitution for Bedford as Sam Stanton's coming out and George Mokas is going back in. Concord leads by 2, 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Concord working it around the perimeter. Have somebody at the high post. There's a pass into him, 12. Shoots it, in and out, rebounded by Concord. Throws the ball back out top of the key. Back to the wing. Works around, takes a shot and makes it. Number 34 for Concord, big basket. Timeout by Coach Fitzpatrick as he's now trailing by 4 with 2:50 to go. 30-second timeout. This quarter is being sponsored by Apple Therapy. Sorry for the delay. We'll be back after the timeout. 2:53 to go. Bedford trails by 4. Bedford's inbounding the ball, down 4. Trying to make something happen so they can get the crowd in the game, as the crowd's been sitting on their hands basically since the start of the game. Taylor Grande dribbling it up top, throws it into Ryan Brown at the top. Works it in, over to Mike Kernan, who loses it, over to Cam Meservey. Over to Ryan Brown. To George Mokas, who doesn't get the pass all the way in. And Concord's running the other way. Ball over to 42, he traveled before he took the shot. Sam Stanton's in for Mike Kernan. And number 21 is coming in for Concord. Very low scoring game, which is probably what Concord wants. Sure, Bedford would rather be scoring more points and getting the lead at least. Taylor Grande dribbling up top. Looks like Concord's in a 1-2-2, down low to Ryan Brown, who's going to dribble in, take it, and misses it, but Sam tries to get the rebound but doesn't. Ryan Brown's called for the block as number 23 tries to dribble out from underneath. Bedford is now changing defenses and looks like they're going to put a little pressure, man-to-man pressure. Oh, number 23 is open, takes the 3 and makes it. Bedford is now trailing by 7, and Coach Fitzpatrick takes a timeout. With 1:48 left in the third quarter, Concord Crimson tried 34, Bedford Bulldogs 27. Not looking good for Bedford. We'll be back right after this. Minute 48 left in the third quarter. Bedford trailing by 7, bring the ball up. Concord staying in its matchup 1-2-2. Taylor Grande goes down the middle over to Cam Meservey for a 3, but misses. And the rebound is grabbed by Concord, but they're slowing it up as they have the lead in the ball. Man-to-man by Bedford. Concord being very patient with the ball as they're kind of running a 3-man weave up top. Oh, thrown away by number 21 for Concord. It's a big play for Bedford. Hopefully they can get on the scoreboard here. Cut into the 7-point lead. Taylor Grande tries to go down the middle and he gets pushed. Yeah, well, he will not be shooting free throws as that is the 6th team foul on Concord. Next one, Bedford will be shooting 1-on-1 for the rest of the game. Ryan Brown will be inbounding the ball. Has Taylor Grande open right next to him. Back to Ryan. Back to Taylor. Taylor takes the 3, misses, and Concord grabs it, but it goes over to Sam Stanton, who lays it up and in. Big basket by Bedford with 1 minute left to go in the third quarter, cuts the lead to 5. Point guard's calling for the team to run motion. Concord being very deliberate here, trying to work some clock off with this lead. Again, 23 pulls it out and starts the offense again. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. 23 trying to drive on Tommy O'Rourke. Throws it up, misses. Rebound by Sam Stanton. 19 seconds to go. Here comes Bedford. Bedford throws it over to Taylor Grande, who drives to the basket, loses the ball, but is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Bedford ball with 9.2 seconds to go in the quarter. Be big for Bedford to get a bucket here and cut into this lead. Inbounds, Cam to Tommy O'Rourke. Back to Cam on the wing, puts up the 3, misses. Cam's been off, especially later. Cam tries to steal it on the pass, but he fouls number 24. 1.4 seconds left to go, and Concord's roughly 85 feet away from their own basket trying to make a bucket. Justin Hayes comes in for Cam Meservey, as there were 6 people on the court for Bedford for a second there. Inbound, 23 is going to try to heave it. Short. That's the end of the quarter. Bedford trails by 5, 34-29. The end of the third quarter. This was sponsored by Apple Therapy. Be back for the fourth quarter Here we are for the start of the fourth quarter. Bedford in with 4 starters, and Tommy O'Rourke is in for Jake Capistrand. Concord's got a couple of guys that didn't start, but they've only played about 7 guys today, so they're going to be getting tired at some point. Concord inbounds, methodically starting their offense as they've done all game, just to keep the score down and the ball in their hands, as they know Bedford can score quickly if they get the ball, but they've been keeping it away from them. Looking to run like a 3-man lead. Bedford tries to steal it, but doesn't. Tries it again. He walked, though, and there's a turnover. Bedford gets the ball down 5. Hopefully be able to cut into this lead. Crowd has not been in this game at all. I'm not even sure half of them are watching, to be honest. Cam over to Taylor. Taylor over to Ryan Brown. Ryan trying to dribble, trying to see if there's a lane he can go down. To Tommy O'Rourke. To Cam Meservey. He's playing outside. Taylor Grande trying to find an opening. Dribbles in. Almost loses the ball out to Ryan Brown, who takes a 3. Looks good. And he makes it. Big basket by Ryan Brown. Lead is now 2. And the crowd comes alive a little bit in the Bedford Gymnasium. Concord running the weave up top. Number 4 has it, who's made a couple of 3s. Not open this time. Underneath. Trying to work his way in. Oh, a little lob pass that could have been stolen, but wasn't. Goes up lefty, doesn't go in. Ryan Brown grabs the rebound. And there's a foul called on Concord's number 12, I think it is. And there'll be 1-on-1 free throws the rest of the way for Bedford, which will be a big help for them. Bedford only has 2 team fouls this half, so they're a long way from being in that situation. Cam Meservey coming out of the game, and Justin Hayes in. Ryan Brown makes the free throw, cuts the lead to 1 for Concord, and this will tie it up if Ryan can make this one. Ryan ties it up. 6:48 to go, tie game. Bedford crowd coming to life a little bit. Bedford in a man-to-man and switching on everything. Justin Hayes getting back on his feet to cover his man. 23 takes a 3 short. Rebound in the corner, grabbed by number 12, who takes a 2 and makes it from the baseline. He's made a couple from that spot. Big basket for Concord. Taylor Grande working the ball, gets a pick from off to Sam underneath. Nice pace by Tyler. Nice cut by Sam, and the game is tied again. This may go down to the wire, which is probably what Bedford doesn't want, because as they've been in 4 games that have gone to overtime, 3 of which they've lost, and 2 others that they've lost by less than 4 points. The only game they've been out of all year is the Trinity game. Almost stolen by Taylor Grande. Concord maintains possession. Lefty takes an air ball. It'll be Bedford's ball. He's got a shot from the baseline, but it doesn't go in from the top of the key. Cam Meservey back in for Justin Hayes, and Jake Capistrand in for Tommy O'Rourke. So Bedford has its starting lineup back in the game. Coach Flanagan giving some instructions to some of the people that just came out of the game for Concord. Bedford working the ball up top. Taylor Grande down to Ryan Brown in the wing. Way long air ball. Rebound by Taylor Grande, but he traveled as he looked for somebody to be cutting in for a layup, but nobody's coming. It was actually a Concord player that was cutting down there. Tied up, 5:20 to go. Stolen by Taylor Grande on the floor. Picks it up. Bedford traveled before Coach Fitzpatrick called timeout. Coach Fitzpatrick is arguing that he called the timeout, but he didn't get it. May have been a big play in the game. Bedford only has 2 timeouts left, but Coach Fitzpatrick looked like he really wanted that one, as he knows possessions of the ball are very important in the last 5:50. Sam Stanton knocks the ball away, but it's on the floor, and there's a call being fouled on Ryan Brown. It's the 3rd team foul for Bedford, so there's no shooting for Concord. And it's the 3rd foul for Ryan Brown. as well. Personal foul. Ryan's coming out. 5:10 to go. Game is tied. Referees are splitting up a couple of the players on the court as they're not giving each other enough room. Inbounds pass by Concord. Foul by Taylor Grande, and that's the 4th team foul. Still no shooting fouls. Jake Capistrian got hit in the eye or in the head somewhere, and he looks like he's hurt, and he's coming out of the game. He's holding his right side of his face. I think it's his eye, but I'm not sure as the trainer takes a look at him. Concord inbounding the ball. Oh, backdoor pass to number 4, who's stuck in there, but he gets it out. 5 minutes to go, tie game. Coach is hollering out some play, he wants something run. Looks like a screen, but 23 takes the 3, in and out. Fighting for the rebound. Foul is on number 32 for Concord, and Bedford will be going to the line. And I think it'll be Ryan Brown that's going to be at the free throw line, as Ryan had come back in for Jake when Jake went out. Scoring has come down to a halt here. Feels like a hockey game instead of a basketball game. But Bedford looking to pull it out, get ahead of the Crimson Tide in the standings if they can do that. Ryan makes the first, takes the lead for Bedford finally. Justin Hayes comes in for Taylor Grande, who runs over to grab some water, as he probably knows he's going to be coming back in the game shortly. Ryan misses the second. Rebound by Concord, 1-point lead for Bedford. 4:50 to go. 12 dribbles it over half-court line, over to 23. Same offense all day long for Concord, same players all day long. Very patient, passing it from wing to wing until they find something open, either backdoor or on the baseline. There's a pass to 4. .23 trying to work Tommy O'Rourke low. Down to the baseline, 12's hit a couple of those. Air ball this time, Ryan Brown grabs it. Working it down. Has Sam open underneath, but doesn't find him. Over to Jake at the top of the key. Misses. Ryan Brown gets the rebound, puts it up and makes it. Ryan Brown leading the Bedford Charge here. Takes a 3-point lead with just about 4 minutes left in the game, or at least in the 4th quarter. Coach Fitzpatrick looking for some defense here. There's the pass over to 24, looking down low. Ryan Brown covering him. Gets by Ryan over to 23. Tommy O'Rourke covering 23. 23 travel. Big call. 3:42 to go in the game. Taylor Grande's coming back in, probably for Justin Hayes. Concord has 4 timeouts left. Bedford has 2. 3:40 to go. 3-point lead, Bedford Bulldogs. Be a big win for Bedford here. The second in a row, first time they've had 2 in a row. Cam Meservey misses the 3. Sam picks it up and in on the rebound, offensive rebound. Great play by Sam. 5-point lead for Bedford, as their coach looks to put somebody else in. 23 driving to the basket, fouled by Tommy O'Rourke. They'll be going to the line to shoot 2. That's the 4th team foul on Bedford. Coach Fitzpatrick arguing that that was not a shooting foul, as the foul occurred on the floor, but the referees disagree. And number 23 will be shooting 2 free throws. Misses the first. Good foul, as they say in basketball lingo. Place is a little louder now, but I'm not sure it's because the people are watching the game. Second free throw by number 23, trying to cut the lead down from 5. Looks short, and it is. Tommy O'Rourke loses the rebound over to 23, underneath to another one who puts it up and in. 24 misses the layup, but is fouled. They'll be going to the line for 2. Bedford not boxing out and getting the rebounds on the free throws, and it's costing them both fouls and potentially points here. 24 dribbles at the line. 1 dribble. Stops, shoots, misses. Concord has missed the last 3 free throws. Could have cut the lead to 2, but it still sits at 5. So good play by Bedford if that's what's going to work for him. 24 puts up the second, makes it. 4-point lead. No pressure by Concord as they fall back into their, looks like a 1-2-2 matchup zone. Taylor Grande cuts into it, throws the ball, but he gets fouled on the pass, and he'll be going to the line. Justin Hayes will be coming in. Fouls on number 3 for Concord, and that's his 23. That's his 3rd foul. But I'm not sure that's a big concern to the Concord coach right now as he's looking to try to get back, get the lead. A couple of substitutions here by Bedford. Justin Hayes came in, and now it looks like Jake Capistrano is going to come in. Taylor misses the first off the front of the rim. Both teams are missing key free throws here. 3 minutes to go in the game. 4-point lead for Bedford Bulldogs. Playing man-to-man. Ryan Brown covering. But not good enough as number 24 makes the driving layup and cuts the lead to 2. Sorry, that was 3 minutes, not 4 minutes when I said it before in the game. Taylor Grande over to Ryan Brown. Ryan Brown fiddling, diddling up top. Drives to the basket over to Cam Meservey. Didn't have control of it. Over to Taylor Grande. No real motion by Bedford here. Taylor Grande has it at the top. Ryan Brown. No movement at all of the ball or of bodies by either team. Looks like Bedford's just trying to kill some clock here with lead. 2-point lead and 2:19 to go in the game. Taylor Grande looking to move. Not sure either team knows what real strategy they're trying to execute here. Concord coach is asking for somebody to cover the ball. And nobody's covering. It goes to the middle, back to Ryan Brown, who now is driving. Throws it back to Cam Meservey, who puts up the 3 and makes it. Big basket by Cam Meservey. 5-point lead, 1:50 to go. Maybe Bedford will win its first close game of the year. Number 4 puts it up, shot blocked a little bit. Number 4 missed it, but it was blocked off of Bedford. Jay Capistrano is now coming in. Ryan Brown comes out. There's the pass to 4, Taylor Grande covering him. Bedford playing tough man-to-man defense right now. 5-point lead, 1:36 to go. 23 is fiddling, diddling over to number 12, who's driving, lefty push. Cam blocks it. Justin Hayes grabs it over to Taylor Grande. Taylor's got a lane. He goes to the basket, puts it up and in, and it looked like he got hit, but no call was made. But it still extends the lead to 7 with 1:19 to play. Big basket by Taylor Grande. Coach for Concord just calling a play. He's got 4 timeouts, but he's not calling any of them. Ball is stolen by Sam to Taylor. Taylor's driving it down, pulls it out, gets fouled. Big play by the Bedford defense. 7-point lead, 1:04 to go. Really surprised that Concord's coach did not call a timeout there, trying to get a good shot. The home run pizza man is leaving. He wants to get those pizzas served before the game's over. All right, here we go. Number 12 is fouled out for Concord. Coach is taking his time and substituting in. Coach Fitzpatrick's getting his players over to his side of the bench. Waiting for a sub. I'm not sure. The referees think the sub is in, but Concord hasn't put their sub in yet. Now they do. Number 21 comes in for number 12. That is 5th foul. Taylor Grande at the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2 as Concord has now gone over the 10 foul total, so there'll be 2 shots the rest of the way for Bedford. Makes these, should be an insurmountable lead. But in high school basketball, you never know until the buzzer goes off. Taylor makes the first. Gets 5 from Sam Stanton. Ryan Brown is coming in for Cam Meservey. Taylor makes the second, extends the lead to 9, with just over a minute to go. The fist play is being run by Concord, whatever that might be. But they're taking their time, and I don't think they have that much time to get the lead in this game. Deep 3 by 23, who makes it. and a timeout is called by Concord. So he's saving them to call them after they make some buckets. 48.9 seconds to go. Bedford leads by 6, 48-42. Concord timeout. We'll be back for the rest of the game right after this. This is being sponsored by Home Run Pizza. All right, here we are, back for the last 48.9 seconds. Bedford has 2 timeouts. Concord, more importantly, has 3. They trail by 6. Jake Capistrand inbounding for Bedford. Throws it into, gets hit by 24. And as the jump ball and the possession arrow goes to, actually, I think we have a foul being called. We do on Jake Capistrand. Jake's coming out. And Sam Stanton's going in. And Concord will be inbounding. There's about 2 seconds off the clock and they have the ball. Got to be careful here, Bedford. You have the lead. The game's in your hands, but you got to win it. Can't be giving it away. Inbounds play, running a couple of double picks for number 4, but he can't get in. Ryan Brown almost stole the inbounds pass, but it went off of him. And it remains Concord ball. Concord running something that the coach calls a triangle. And there's an offensive foul on Concord on a pick play. The foul is on number 50 for Concord. Tommy O'Rourke is coming in for Sam Stanton. So I think Coach Fitzpatrick is playing the offense-defense game here. Tommy O'Rourke's also inbounding the ball. Over to Ryan Brown, who gets around but is fouled by Concord, and he'll be going to the free throw line. 43.6 seconds. This last 48.9 seems like an eternity, I'm sure, for Coach Fitzpatrick. But if he can get the victory, he'll take anything. Up 6, 43.6, Ryan Brown at the free throw line for 2 shots. The next foul on Bedford will also put the Concord Crimson Tide at the line, so this could turn into a free throw shooting contest. Ryan Brown gets the bounce. The Leprechaun came through and made the basket go in for Bedford. Offense-defense move by Coach Fitzpatrick as he puts Sam Stanton back in for Tommy O'Rourke for rebounding purposes. Ryan Brown off the back of the rim on the second free throw, so it's a 7-point lead with just under 40 seconds to go. Concord being very slow and patient with the ball, but I'm not sure they have the time to do that. Taylor Grande playing good defense on 23, but he gets it over him. That looks short. Sam Stanton grabs the ball. Over to Justin Hayes, over to Ryan Brown, who is fouled as he gets the pass over to Taylor Grande. 21.6 seconds left. Ryan Brown will be shooting 2, 7-point lead. First half took about 35 seconds to play. Second half, 35 minutes to play. Second half has taken about 50 minutes to play, which is usually how high school games go. Coaches save their timeouts and the like. Ryan Brown, a couple of dribbles, spins the ball in his hands, throws it up and in. Bedford breaks the half-century mark, gets the 50. Not sure we thought that was going to happen early in this game as Concord was being very deliberate with the ball, but Bedford got their offense going. Also got their defense going. And Ryan's long with the second one, misses. Concord gets the rebound. Ryan Brown fouls. And that's, I think, his 4th foul at least. But that's not what you want to do when you have the lead. You want that clock to be running. The clock is your friend with the last 19.1 left and an 8-point lead. That was Ryan Brown's 4th foul. One and one for number 50 for Concord. Shot is up, and it's good. 7-point lead. Goes the second free throw by number 50. That is also in. 6-point lead. 19.1. Ryan Brown into Cam Meservey. Cam has the ball. Looking to get fouled. He doesn't. Over to Taylor Grande, who does get fouled. And he'll be at the free throw line with 13.5 seconds. Jay Capistrand has some ice on his face as he got hit earlier. Looks like he's trying to tend to his wounds there. Some of the crowd is now leaving, or at least moving down closer to the court as we get closer to the end of this game. Some fans are actually leaving. Taylor Grande gets the ball, moves up to the line. Dribbles it once, twice, 3 times. Spins it in his hands, another dribble. Puts it up and in, right over the front of the rim. Beautiful shot by Taylor Grande. Concord's coach, Flanagan, is calling for some play to be run. Finnegan, sorry, not Flanagan. Taylor makes the second free throw. Concord inbounds the ball to 23. Probably is going to take it over and try to get open. Trying to get open, but he's losing it. He's now stuck. Bedford gets the ball, gets it back to Concord. Deep pass, misses the shot. Sam Stanton with the rebound. Over to Taylor Grande, and that's the end of the game. Bedford wins 52-44. Moves ahead of Concord in the standings as a result of the matchup head-to-head. They won as both teams' records are now 3-7. This game was produced by CastleHill Sports Media. That's the end of the game. We'll be back soon with another game for you. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in a couple days. Thanks.
We're out.